Nay, nay, nay. This creature you see frolicking around before you is known as a horse. It is a living, breathing, organic, living animal. What do all animals have in common? They're stinky. They're all hairy and sweaty and nasty, and they smell bad. PU, get away from me, you dirty little boy. I'm sorry I forced that on you, but let me present to you the next evolution of the animal species. Listen to that. It's perfect in every way. The trailer for the Wild Robot is, well, wild. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a damn clue about the Wild Robot books, and I didn't even know they existed before this trailer was released. But what I do know is this movie is gonna be a cinematic masterpiece. The Wild Robot is a spaghetti western and is 100% a prequel to the movie Robots. The plot will go over the rise of the robots and how they went from wild robots to just robots. The film stars this cute little guy, the Wild Robot, and his journey into the wild in search of his purpose in life. The trailer starts with these little otter dudes loitering around just being a bunch of dumb animals. When our robot friend wakes up and he's all confused and like, yo, can you guys get the fuck away from me? From there, there's a quick little montage of him just walking around exploring, cause you know, this is probably the first time he's ever been awake, so he's probably freaking out seeing like water and crabs and shit. And all while this is happening, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong is playing. You guys remember that song, right? The one that plays in Madagascar after Alex the lion tries to house Marty the zebra?
Give me that.
When he's running through the forest and he falls off a fucking cliff. In that scene, Lion Alex is doing his best to suppress his animalistic desires. This scene though is breaking barriers. Mr. Robot isn't trying to hide who he is, he's letting his inner beast unleash. During his journey of enlightenment, the Wild Robot encounters many obstacles. He fights to the death with a fucking bear, he falls into a bottomless pit and saves himself by swinging around with his arm like a badass. Despite a massive snowstorm, he manages to sail the high seas in search of his pirate booty. Maybe when he finds it, he'll hand it over to Megamind 2 so it can have a bigger budget. Who knows? His travels aren't all bad. He meets a few new friends along the way. He finds this little baby bird and takes it upon himself to raise it from birth and be its new daddy. I mean, how could he possibly abandon this little guy? He also meets this deer dude and they kind of hang out and run around. And he meets all these other furry little creatures and together they form an army to try and defeat the giant monkey men and save the 9th dimension. In the midst of chaos and adventure, amidst newfound friendships and the bonds of parenthood, they embarked on an epic journey to protect the realms and restore balance to the universe. DreamWorks has been on a little bit of a cold streak, but this movie looks like it's going to be a certified banger. First off, the art style and animation look incredible. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was universally praised for how it looked, and the Wild Robot seems to be bringing back that storybook painterly style, which makes sense considering this is an adaptation of a children's storybook. Also, the film is being directed by the man himself, Chris Sanders, who rose to fame with cult classics such as Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. With him leading the charge, I feel confident that this film will be a joy to watch for people of all ages and walks of life. With children's media in recent years, there's been a growing trend of trying to appeal to the TikTok kids. Balls to the walls, brain rot, baby Gronk insanity to try and keep their tiny attention spans hooked. Sanders though, he is a man of class. He is a man of the people. He knows even stinky babies appreciate a good compelling narrative when they see one. This film will have its share of action, but will also incorporate slow and subtle moments that really allow the audience to feel something. It will present the audience with complex themes that challenge viewers. Themes of self-discovery, the intersection of technology and nature, existentialism, none of that pee-pee poo-poo caca wee-whiz shit that you see nowadays, which is basically what this channel consists of. With its blend of action-packed sequences and poignant moments of introspection, The Wild Robot promises to be a cinematic masterpiece that transcends generations, leaving a lasting impression on all who embark on this wild and unforgettable journey. As the film takes audiences on a thrilling adventure filled with perilous encounters and heart-pounding excitement, it also delves into deeper themes of identity, belonging, and the essence of humanity. Through the eyes of the endearing Wild Robot, viewers are invited to explore the complexities of life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, all against the backdrop of a mesmerizing world where nature and technology collide in stunning harmony. Prepare to be swept away into a captivating narrative where every twist and turn reveals new layers of meaning, and where the beating heart of a robot echoes with the timeless rhythm of life itself. Thank you for watching, and if you subscribe, I would love you so much. Goodbye.